your girl, the only arts naked that cares. I'm on Instagram as the Balode Teacher. If this is your first time stopping by, do subscribe to my channel. This is the face behind PTK, parent, teachers, and kids, where we talk about ways to bridge the communication gap between parents, teachers, and their kids in order to raise smart and confident kids for a better tomorrow. We all know that when there's communication, there will be no such thing as corporal punishment. We'll get to understand ourselves better. So that is the reason behind this channel. And we carry out yearly projects in order to make children feel very special and in order to enhance their creativity and talent. I know that my last video was a little bit of distraction, but you know what they say, all work and no play. I'm not a dull girl. Stay tuned. Today, we will be talking about teaching styles. What is a teaching style? A teaching style is the method and the manner in which a teacher carries out their teaching skills, or the method or ways in which a teacher teaches a kid. Do you know that as you go deeper into this career, as you teach children, as you interact with them, consciously or subconsciously, you develop a personal teaching style that suits you, and you might not even know that you have a particular teaching style. That's why sometimes when children mimic us, we get to see like, oh, is this really how I teach? So how do you develop this style? Now, there are different factors that make up this style that a particular person develops. Now, have it at the back of your mind that there's no perfect teaching style. Any teaching style can be used, because majority of us will learn on the job. Nobody knows how to be the perfect teacher. Nobody knows how to teach children from heaven. As we interact with these people, with these kids, we learn to relate better with them, and we learn to communicate with them better. Now, what are the things that make up your teaching style? One, personality. The personality of the teacher determines their teaching style. Like your own personality, how you reason, your charisma determines your teaching style. Two, age. The age, that is the chronological and mental age of the children that you teach, they determine your teaching style. The families of the children, are they friendly, are they jovial, are they rude? These things, this factor also determine your teaching style. Now, your political and moral values as a teacher determine your teaching style. Then, the philosophy of education that you believe in also determine your teaching style. Now, there is no perfect teaching style, like I mentioned before. No one is perfect. Just ensure that you try to go back and then you develop yourself, you work on yourself, on your weak point. Now, this video is a reminder that you need to know the type of teaching style that are available, and you can also try to look at it and see which one is working for me, which one do I need to adopt. Now, these teaching styles ranges from child-oriented to subject-oriented, passive to active, democratic to authoritarian, formal to informal, organized to haphazard. There are 4 identified teaching styles, which are the reference teacher, the expert teacher, the authoritarian teacher, and the coercive teacher. Who is a reference teacher? A reference teacher is one who establishes a respectful environment with their kids. The reference style shows the learner's respect a lot. The teacher shows that he cares about the children, and this type of teaching style creates internal motivation with the kids. Now, in this type of classroom, the success ratio is always higher to the failure, because the children always pay attention and the children end up being successful because of the teaching style that the teacher has created in this classroom. The expert teacher, just like the word expert, when they call someone an expert, it means that you are the mastermind, like you know what you're doing. So the expert teacher is one who is familiar with their subject. They are subject oriented and they already know the exact method to use to teach in the classroom. In this type of classroom, the students are always excited to learn because you have a mastery of your subject, right? And then you are always ready to teach these children to make sure that they succeed. Now, in this case, the students succeed academically and emotionally because they're always happy to be in class. They're not always, bored or sad, or they are always happy to learn. Whenever they see you, they always have motivation. They are always motivated to learn. And in this type of classroom, the teacher also gain respect and also give respect back to the student, which makes he or she an expert teacher. The authoritarian teacher, just like the name implies, authoritarian. These teachers, they are authoritative. Teachers in this category, they place a strong emphasis on the fact that they are authority figures and they are disciplinarians, and they experience subdued behavior in the classroom because they use legitimate style of teaching and they demand respect from their students. This type of teacher, they only demand respect because of their title as teachers. They don't command respect. In their classroom, there's no internal motivation and no good behavior, hence only external motivation. Teachers in this category, their students learn to be submissive but not active. They are only submissive because of the fact that that teacher is authoritative. Whenever it says sit down, don't talk, they are afraid, so they are just submissive, but they are not active, trust me. Finally, the coercive teacher. Who is a coercive teacher? Teachers in this category, they motivate strictly through rewards and punishment. You know what the Yoruba says? That is exactly what they do, through reward and punishment. This type of teacher, they believe that only motivation in the classroom is extrinsic and that the classroom environment is not self-stimulating. This makes the learner not to be intrinsically motivated. What do I mean? There are two types of motivation: extrinsic motivation and intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is the type of motivation that is being done within you. When you are being motivated for your own satisfaction, for your own personal self, that is intrinsic. While extrinsic is when something is making you motivated. Maybe the teacher's reward is making you motivated, like, oh, clap for good job, something like that. That's extrinsic. Now, this type of teacher, they don't vary their teaching style to fit the children. That means it is not child oriented. So most time it leads to external expectation. They are expecting too much because they believe that the classroom is the one that is motivating the children, which is not so. They believe that their teaching method, reward and punishment, is what is motivating the children. To end this video, I will say that there are no perfect teaching style. Anyone is good. Just reflect on which one you're using, and you can as well come up with your own teaching style that fits you, or you can look at all the teaching style that I've mentioned and pick from them which is equally good. I, as a teacher, I don't even know my teaching style. So if you're a student, my student, and you're watching this video, drop it in the comment section. Let me know what kind of teaching style do you think I use in the classroom. And if you're also a teacher and you're watching this, please drop the kind of teaching style that you use, or maybe a teacher that you like and the type of teaching style that you think that they use. It might not even be the one I mentioned. Nobody's an island of knowledge. I'm always here to listen to you. Thank you for watching this video. Do like, share, subscribe, comment, and let's keep sharing our knowledge and keep sharing this video. Tell your friend to tell a friend. Bye. See you next time.